Hi, everybody. I'm trying to go live and see what's going on. I don't know if anybody is, I don't know if I'm even live. Hi. All right. I'll play a video and let's see if we can get you in. Hi, everybody. Hello, everybody. This is Sandy Schoelles, and I cannot seem to get Jennifer in with us. We're having a problem, and I am supposed to have her via Skype. It always does this. We've got 53 people waiting for a great Jennifer, you can hear me, right? 53 people waiting for a great show. But you guys can't. I can hear you, but not very loud. Oh, now I can hear you well, but I don't know why I can't get you on the show, and I'm looking for the problems. I don't know what the problems are. Um, Let me see if I can hear you in here. We've got 53 people. Jen, talk to me for a second. You can hear me, right? 53 people wait, waiting for a great show, but you guys no, they can't hear. No, I can hear you. No, not very loud. Oh, now I can hear you well, but guys, you cannot hear Jennifer, right? Or see her. Oh my God. This is terrible. I don't know what changed. Well, the software changed, and it's not the audio. I can't get Jennifer in at all, and I've got her connected by Skype, which is automatically connects to the to the uh, to the show, and it's not happening. Jennifer's here with me. I can see her. She can't. 62 people, and we can't do a show yet. And I don't understand it. I know Skype it's on. It's showing you audio splinter face. Well, let's see, guys. Everything is all right. Mike, nothing's changed. Skype guest. I have it. I should have it on Skype guest, but see, she doesn't show up. And that's the problem. And all right, I will tell you what Ecamm did is they changed their software. But they did I didn't opt in to it's supposed to be going to where she could just wait in a lobby and she doesn't have to go through Skype. And you can't hear me, and it shows that I'm loud. So the whole thing might have to be restarted. If you guys, Jennifer, would you want to? She can't hear, but she can hear me. I can reset this thing up. Would you all come back? 68 people. Okay. but they want to see you. All right. Yeah, somebody said we can't yeah, that okay, you're going to stay with me. See, you can't see Jennifer, but I'm just wondering if at one time during the show she'll just pop up. That's what I'm hoping happens because we do have a lot of stuff tonight and I didn't want to have to do it all all of it. I'm tired. But let me get this. I'll get the I hope I could I know. You are rare. She's raring to go. But like other people say, "Oh, Sandy, it's it's this, it's that." No, it's not. It's the software. I think there's a problem here. But anyway, hopefully if Jennifer stays with me on Skype and then I can start this and you guys, you whoever wants to stick around, I'll start this with the articles because we really do have some good stuff tonight. Check my messenger. Oh, I can't see. Nobody hears you. This stinks. I'm so mad. I'm wondering if I just called you if we could hear you. Maybe I should just call you back. Would you guys wait if I call Jennifer back? Maybe it has something to do with the audio. I don't know. I don't know. On Skype. All right, Jennifer's saying we should run the show. We have 68 people. All right, well, I'll start. Which I was going to start with the alarm is Arctic sea ice guardian, or what did you want me to start with? I have to open it. Okay. Yep. All right. So I guess the first article, guys, is alarm. It's going to be the Guardian, and its alarm is Arctic sea ice is not yet freezing at the latest date on record. Now, basically, you all know what's going on, but we're just going to go over this and hope that Jennifer's window pops open and she can join us at some point because she's connected and she should be connected to the. I know. I'm not happy. I'm not happy at all. Yeah, she understands I'm not happy. Okay, so we'll go to this one and I will start and we'll start the show. And now you understand, I can hear Jennifer, you can't. So she is going to be in the chat. So she's going to listen to what I'm saying and she's going to chat with you guys out there, which is going to be kind of cool, I think. So she'll be in the chat, even though you can't see her, and maybe I'll find a picture of her. So I'm going to start this, and I will go with the delayed freeze in the Laptev Sea could have knock-on effects across the polar region, and this is what the scientists are saying, right? So for the first time, and guys join in on this, for the first time since records began, and I'm hoping she comes in. I'm still waiting for her. The whole main nursery of the Arctic sea ice in Siberia has not started freezing. And I know Paul Beckwith has talked about this and Kevin went over this. This is big stuff. This is really big stuff. And I do have I have some slides also. The delayed annual freeze in the Laptev Sea. And you know what I'm going to do really quickly is I'm going to show you a map. I'm going to take this off and I'm going to show you this map of all the seas so you can get that visual. You know, you can get this visual in your eyes. Jennifer, it was just one of she's listening, but it was one of the pictures here. This is a screenshot of that whole area. So you're seeing the Arctic, and then you're seeing Greenland. You're seeing where all of the waterways are: the Gulf of St. Lawrence, the Hudson Bay, the Canadian Archipelago, the Baffin Bay, the Greenland Sea. Then it goes around to the Beaufort Sea, the Chukchi, the East Siberian Sea, the Laptev Sea, the Sea of at the top, the OK Hoaxed. I can't pronounce it right. The Carasea, the Barentssee. So you're getting the idea of where everything is, so that you don't have to. I mean, a lot of you know, but you don't have to just imagine it. So there is that. And as I talk about these, now you guys have a visual. I hope. And why I would really like to get a picture of Jennifer up here with me, so you know that she's with me. And I think I'm going to take one. Jennifer, look up for a second. I could take one. This is called on the fly. Getting this honestly. Oh, I can't save the screenshot. It says now that's weird. Let's try one more time. Yeah. No, I can't. I can't get a window image. I'm going to. I am. I am. I'm going to take a picture of you the way you look right now. Why everything is screwed up? It's telling me I can't save the screenshot now. Unable to save the screenshot. I am like getting so what, sweetheart? This is crazy. Oh. I did. No, I have privileges. I pay for them. Jennifer is right now saying that it sounds like I don't have privileges, but I do. And what I'm going to do is pull up another picture, because you see what it is with Ecamm on. And if I take this picture of you, I like do a screenshot. It just won't let me with Ecamm on. You can't do a screenshot. And she looks beautiful tonight, guys. Jennifer had the background that I have. I am going to pull up a picture of our Jen. I have pictures. I'm just going to look for one while you guys don't see it. Oh, send me one. All right, send me one right now. So everybody, this is what happens behind the scenes when all the bullshit starts falling apart. You know, we're pretty lucky that you're 85 of you are hanging in there, but we are going to get to this. Book Hermit, way too slow. Well, sorry, Book Hermit. We're having technical problems. What's way too slow? Jen, did you send me? She's going to send me a picture. Okay, I'm going to put a lovely picture of Jennifer up. And it's just the weirdest thing that I can't get her up in Skype. It's you know what it's really doing? It's pissing me right the frig off that I can't do this. It's really pissing me off. So while she's sending me that, I have a couple of other pictures. This one is, you can see back in 1984. So you can see how the top is? And then now, now that's 16. This is 16, and you see the thinning, and you see the extent difference. That's pretty heavy duty. This was from Climate Ben. Okay, I'm going to pull up a picture just like Jennifer's here. You can't hear her, but what you'll be able to do is chat with her in the chat, okay? Oh, there, she did it. All right, this is great. This is great. I am going to, hopefully I can download it. I hope I can use it. I'm going to open it. Yes, I can download it. It's a pretty picture. And then I'm going to put it in. And then, guys, like, it will be as if Jen's here, but that you just can't hear her. That's all. Tags. I don't want to tag. Just can't hear her. But now you're going to see a face. All right, Jen. We're getting it together as good as we can. And I am going to add Jennifer's beautiful face to this whole thing. And then this will be awesome. Here we go. I'm opening it up. All right, now Jennifer's there. Jennifer, you are now with me on the screen. Yay! Okay, now you see Jennifer as if she's here. And if I could hang up from Skype and get her on audio, it would be wonderful. I could on my phone, actually. You know, I could, but then I would have to hold the phone up to the mic, and it really sucks that way. So everybody's hanging in there with us. We got 89 people. And Jennifer, are you typing in there to, okay, she is, I see. You went to an alternate dimension. All right, so let me get the article back. And Jennifer, I mean, the only other thing I was thinking of doing was getting rid of you on Skype I can't hear you anymore. Are you talking to me? Like, say, okay, I can't hear you anyway. So getting rid of you on Skype, I wonder. Hmm. And I don't think this has to. Okay, it doesn't have to do with my internet. I really think Ecamm Live, what they didn't do was I didn't subscribe to the new version. It was a beta where you don't have to use Skype, and they probably haven't changed me over, and they probably disconnected something that I don't have. So Edgar E says Jennifer has that 80s country singer hair going tonight. I'm a fan. Ed's a fan. All right, Jennifer, should I try one more thing? Let's go out and in one more time. I'm going to try to just call you. I'm going to hang. Yep, hang up. I'm going to hang up, start Skype all over again. Everybody, what else do you have to do tonight? And guess what? I want more than 33 likes. I want a lot of likes for all the bullshit we're going through tonight. All right. Just to make this work, and it's really freaking sad that it's not. It is because I actually have to tell you, I was away all weekend, and I got back later on this afternoon. Okay, now I'm just going to call her instead, and we'll see if we can. No, you don't see Jennifer live. We're going to see if we can hear Jennifer on the show. And if we can hear Jennifer, it would be great. Jennifer, no, they saw your picture. Okay, Jennifer, I cannot even get you. I can't get, even Skype won't even come up on the software at all. All right, so Jennifer's just going to have to type. We're going to get on with it. Okay. Oh, wow. I see you. Oh, I have a way, but they can't hear you. If I pull up Skype like this, right? Wait. If I pull up this, if I share my screen, they probably can see you, but they can't hear you. They can see you now because I've shared my screen. I'm waiting to see. Yeah, but they can't hear you. This is so freaking weird. This is the weirdest night of my life. But they can actually see you but can't hear you. It's hilarious. Hi, Dan Marceau. I'm saying hi to everybody, but this is wild. This is so wild. All right. Well, we're going to move on. I'm going to get the article back up. And all right. So I was talking about and then I showed you the map of of all of the seas, the oceans, and everything in the Arctic. So you could get that idea while I'm talking about this stuff. You can get the idea, and something else is wrong with my screen, for fuck's sake. Oops. Now I can't get I got to get the output. Okay, video monitor. Okay, because you can't see. You guys aren't seeing the screen very well. But anyway, ocean temperatures in the area, they recently climbed to more than 5°C above average. That is following a record-breaking heat wave and the unusually early decline of last winter's sea ice. So the trapped heat takes a long time to dissipate into the atmosphere, even at this time of the year when the sun creeps above the horizon for a little more than an hour or two each day. Graphs of sea ice extent of the Laptev Sea, which usually show a healthy seasonal pulse, appear to have flatlined. Wow, now I don't see her at all. Flatlined. Oh, I see what I'm doing. I keep going between you and the article, Jen. Oh, wow, this is funny. All right, we'll get this back up. I'm a little not paying attention very well tonight, guys. So there, for the first time, we see it has yet to start freezing, and you see the extent of the sea ice, which is area extent, and how down. And Jennifer, if you are typing in, as you see, I know that there's a lag. So, but you can see in 2020, definitely see the months, how it's not starting to freeze. And the lack of freeze up so far this fall is unprecedented in the Siberian Arctic region, says Zach Labe. And of course, we use Zach Labe. He's just terrific. He's postdoctoral now. He's research, and he's at Colorado State. So he's not far from Jennifer, who I keep bringing up and down because she's actually live and you can't hear her. He says this is in line with the expected impact of human-driven climate change. So 2020 is another year that's consistent with a very rapidly changing Arctic with systematic reduction in greenhouse gases. The likelihood of our first ice-free summer will continue to increase by, he says, mid-21st century. Now, it's going to keep going down. It used to be 2100. Zach's telling you, this is a lot different than we thought. The warmer air temperature is not the only factor slowing the formation of ice. No, not at all. And as I show Jen every now and then here, see, there she is. I'm going to be doing this because I'm distracted. The warmer air is not the only factor, right? So climate change is also pushing more balmy Atlantic currents into the Arctic and breaking up that usual stratification between the warm dark waters and the cool surface. So this is also it makes it difficult for ice to form. And this continues a streak of very low extents. The last 14 years, 2007 to 2020, are the lowest 14 years in the satellite record starting in 1979, said Walt Meyer, who is a senior research scientist at the U.S. National Snow and Ice Data Center. So he said, right, much of this old ice in the Arctic is now disappearing. What have we been saying? Jennifer and I, she'll write in the thing. It has been happening. We've been talking about this for a long time. But, I mean, it's really happening. The downward trend is likely to continue. Now, these data, the model suggests between 2030 and 50. It's a matter of when and not if, he says. Now, if you listen to Paul Beckwith last week, Paul Beckwith was pretty down, and it's very serious. What's happening is super duper way serious, and none of us can take this for granted, and a lot of us need to be telling people what is happening, like just what the hell is happening, because it's a little nutty. But people need to know, and I'm fiddling with this crap. All right, so this article actually talks about the Laptev Sea as being the birthplace of ice, forms along the coast, even in the early winter. Then it drifts westward, and it carries the nutrients across the Arctic before breaking up in spring in the Fram Strait between Greenland and Svalbard. But if the ice forms late in the Laptev, it's going to be thinner, and thus it's more likely to melt before it even reaches the Fram Strait. So remember, I'll show that picture again, and you can see just visualize what I was talking about. I'm going to take this down. See, where's the Fram Strait? So you're seeing all of these areas where everything is changing, but the Laptev, that's where it all begins. That's where the heart of the matter is, guys. And that's where we are having major problems, very major problems. And the next is Zach Labe. It's actually his website. And we are looking at graphics. But before we look at graphics, I want to show you Jennifer again. Smile, Jen, you're on candid camera. Man, I just wish they could hear you and everything. This is a big, gigantic freaking drag. But there she is. There's the beautiful Miss Jen. Soundless, voiceless, but forever with us. Ethereal and beautiful. Okay. So I'm on and I just want to make sure that you can see these. Uh, I'm also having a little trouble making my everything uh, seeable in a better way. I don't know what I did to this either. Scene or the source or oh my lord, this is just getting very annoying. Uh, camera. I did her. She should have been in here. Yep, there's Skype, but she isn't showing up. um, God, this stinks. All right, so can you see these things, guys? I'm really not on my game tonight because of this not working right. It's just, it's just really annoying. See, I have Skype. I mean, I have it in here, just don't have her. Oh well. All right. So I'm gonna bring this up again, you guys, and I don't know how much of this you can see, but Zach Lave, he makes, and Jennifer, if you're talking about it, he makes the best graphs. But tonight, again, I'm having problems showing you my whole screen, even the window. Um, yeah, we could talk about them too. I know we were. She is talk. Yeah. Okay, Rocky National. It is troublesome. The troublesome fire is what Jennifer's talking about. She's talking about the Rocky Mountain National Park almost burnt down. And I'm going to see maybe there's something I can pull up on that if we want to change. All right. You talk to everybody. What's it called? Rocky National Park. Rocky National Park. All right. Rocky National Park. Oh, Rocky Mountain. Rocky Deadly Colorado fire runs. All right, here's the troublesome fire. Let me show you guys. Jennifer's talking to me about this fire, so I'm going to pull it up because she had been taking pictures and she knows what's going on here. The East Troublesome Fires. All right. So, because Jennifer did have pictures, I wish she was here with us to talk about this. But what I will do is I will read this. I will talk about these fires, and then Jennifer's talking in my ear where you cannot hear her, but I can. So it'll be like I'm on a teleprompter, like I'm a candidate. Jennifer, up, 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 up. Man, this shit stinks. These ads on here. I can't. I can't. Okay. All right, guys. We're gonna get started on East Troublesome. We're gonna jump from the Arctic. We're going to Colorado. We're going to the Rocky Mountain National Park, and officials are saying they're hopeful that the weather will prevent further advancement. But as you see, that picture that's coming up basically sucks. And Jennifer had shown, I might be able to pull them in from last week. I don't know. She had shown the pictures. Yeah, she said this is brand new and it's happened since last week, and I can't even find myself anymore. I can't even find these this Skype stuff. Oh wait, well let me just try one more thing. Crop split screen. No, we don't want that. Oh guys, I'm trying to pull it up and now I can't even pull this up. All right, here we go. We don't need to look at that ad. What we are looking at is close. Is they said with light snow. Oh yes, and it was snowing. Jennifer was saying, and somebody else, and it was telling me it was snowing, with light snow falling and cold, very cold, like 14 degrees. Um, the forecast to remain in the single digits through Monday morning. Officials at Rocky Mountain National Park were anticipating. So they were anticipating no active spread of the fire on Sunday. But Saturday, however, was not a good day, according to the park officials, who reported that the fire intensified, continued to make a significant run eastward from the Continental Divide toward Bear Lake Road on the east side of the park. So it was a mess and a lot of smoke. There was the fire split into two fingers, with one moving northward along the Big Thompson River to the Moraine Park. And let's see, structural engines from Colorado and beyond stood ready to defend structures within Rocky National Mountain Park and the Estes community, the release said. Firefighters developed and deployed offensive and defensive tactics when and where they safely could. So this has really been screwed up. But there was a wildfire map, and it said, I'm going to show you where that was in Colorado on this. If you can see, let me show you where the map is here. Okay, see the wildfire map? It's pretty much all over Colorado. And this is the Denver Post, so it's showing you even going upwards. Denver, but the park range, there were 6 fires in that range. So there's quite a bit. And then as you can see going south, going over the Colorado Plateau, over to Arizona and California, Utah. But this one doesn't go quite. Let me see if this goes as far. Yeah, look, if you go down, then you can see all the fires. This is today. This is from today's. So you can see all of the advertisements too, but all of the fires. Look at the fires. And each one, if you click each one, it'll tell you the data about it. So if we go back to Colorado, we've got shit. Why is nothing want to work right for me? I just don't get it. All right, I didn't want to open that in Google Maps. What I'm going to do is go back to Colorado, open this up, and I'm going to click on one of the fires. And this was a 5,832, which is 9.1 square miles of acre, 96 contained. But it said human caused. It was burning on private land in Utah. Then there's Taos County, 10,000 acres. Holy shit, Jennifer. And she's not even, I can't even get her to talk about this with me. Then there were more, 10,000 acres, and huge, 32,000 acres. Colorado has totally been on fire. And now that there's snow, yeah, and that was a blessing. I was talking to somebody from Boulder today, not that lives outside of Boulder, and was telling me how cold it was, and that the snow was with you, because everybody's worried about Jennifer. You're living where it gets scary. It's a scary place. Not total place, but it's scary at this time. And guys, I really wish Jennifer, we've been 33 minutes. I really wish Jennifer this worked. I'm going to have to sit and find out why everything got screwed up with the software tonight. It's not just this software, it's some other things going on. And I'd like to bring her, I'm going to bring Jennifer's picture back on because she's in my ear. And I don't know, Jennifer, do you think we should go on anywhere? Did you want to cover anything else before we say goodnight? She says it's up to me, guys. 74 people are still with us. I could do you want to, okay, South America. All right, we're going to talk about South America before we go, because there's an article in Phys.org, South America ravaged, and what is the relationship? Yes, somebody had asked us what the relationship between South America and North America is when they're all burning down. Right, kind of. But this, under stress and historic drought, large swatches of forest and wetlands in central South America, known for their exceptional biodiversity, have been ravaged by devastating flowers. Devastating. I am like, Jennifer, I don't know what it is with me tonight. I'm pulling it together. I can't get pictures to work. I can't. Okay, so here we go. She's telling me to hold it together. She's telling me hold it together, right? Osama says hold my headphones to the mic. Well, I could have done this, but if I have the phone and she talks to the phone, then you hear all kinds of buzzing noise. So anyway, listen, we're going to go back to this. Experts say that wildfires in a region that spans Argentina, Brazil, Bolivia, Paraguay, especially the region between the Paraguay, Panama, and Uruguay rivers, have become critical in 2020. There has been a dramatic increase in fires. In the fires down there. It's very serious, says Elizabeth Mole, an environmental politics researcher at Argentina's Saint, I want to make sure I get this right, St. Martin National University. All right, so it's UNSM. I've got 14 things I'm looking at. Yeah, I was gone the whole weekend. He's leaving to go to Florida, and yes, I was. I was with him and Karen, and I saw Karen and Basil's new dog, and, I didn't get a lot of sleep. I'm tired, but, Jennifer was supposed to be here pulling up the weight of this tonight. She's laughing in the background, guys. Where'd Kim go? Oh, she took a little Armad. She's here. But anyway, Jen, I'm going to finish this because she said it's part of a wider problem affecting multiple regions around the world this year, including Brazil's Amazonia state, Australia, California, and the Grand Chaco. Is it Chaco? Chaco, South America's second largest forest after the Amazon. So it's not just us that's fucked, guys. It's everywhere. The Parana. Oh wait, Parana. Parana Parana River, one of the most powerful on the planet that originates in Brazil and empties into the River Plate estuary, is at its lowest level since 1970s. In August, it was down to 80 centimeters in Rosario, eastern Argentina, rather than the usual 3 to 4 meters for that time. So it's the same thing with Paraguay River, that this is at its lowest level in half a century, guys. Holy shit. And look at the fires have killed wildlife, including an alligator right there. So if you see one alligator, oh my God. Desert of ashes, they say. The fires are being fanned by ideal conditions. These ideal conditions, including strong winds, temperatures over 40 Celsius, which is 104 Fahrenheit, and dry season in which farmers use slash and burn techniques. Oh my God. Could you get any stupider? To try to regenerate the soil. In Paraguay, the fires at the end of September and the first week of October, they broke all records, Eduardo Mingo, a top official at the National Weather Center, said. And I have to look at something, Jennifer, because Claps Chronicle said, you seem to have recovered from your hangover. Well, guess what? Fuck you. I didn't have a hangover. I had 2 goddamn drinks. I'm tired from sleeping on that shitty bed at Karen's house. So I had no hangover. All right, now that everybody knows our private business, I think 2 shots of vodka and 2 drinks with a lot of water and seltzer certainly is not a hangover. Speak for yourself, buddy. Okay, so these fires, they went up 46% in 2020. That's huge. That is really huge. Paraguay's capital, Asuncion, and several towns in northeastern Argentina and southern Brazil spent days and even weeks submerged under a thick fog due to those fires. So we're not alone. We're not the only ones in the United States, in the West. And without the usual rainfall that moistens that soil, the wetlands have been particularly badly affected. Wow. Images from the Brazilian Pantanal of charred carcasses of birds, snakes, caimans and trees have shocked the world. A quarter of the area was devastated between January and September, while the Paraguayan Pantanal had already been badly affected by fires in 2019. And Ken says, what does he say? Oh, Stuart Scott has a new page. All right, that has nothing to do with this at the moment. The Delta is home to species such as the jaguar and the pampas cat and several rodents, and has been hit by fires of an unprecedented intensity since January, leaving a desert of ashes over tens of thousands of hectares of wetlands. So reptiles, migratory birds, small mammals, and tortoises have died, Cesar Massi, a naturalist in Argentina's Santa Fe province, told AFP. I remember that during the last drought in 2008, there were fires, but this year they've been stronger, more intense, and they have lasted longer. Agriculture's the massive source of income for the countries, but the slash and burn techniques aggravate the situation. In the north of Argentina, despite COVID-19 restrictions, between March 15th and September 30th, twice the area of Buenos Aires was deforested, according to Greenpeace. My God, look at the picture. Look at that red sky. Look at the red sky there. Oh my Lord. Hi, somebody named Layman Talks is with us. Said arson and arson also of backburning are the major reasons fire is important for a healthy forest. Well, we know part of that, but are you trying to say that climate change has nothing to do with this? Because we won't agree with you. Argentina's government has accused cattle farmers of setting fires. Okay, so he's right there. There's to increase pasture land, but the underlying conditions have a lot to do with this. So I'm just gonna say that I'm gonna go on and say in Brazil there's been a 58% decrease in the brigadistas contracts, and that is referring to the volunteers that tackle fires. So they're so screwed in so many ways, and in many ways, and I do not know. So we have comments, Jennifer, and I know you're in my ear. I don't know if you're in the chat. I don't know this person that commented, but we have Collapse Chronicles and Human. Imagine Sandy yelling at the TV. It's insane. No, I don't yell at the TV. Yeah, Dan says, what do they think they're going to breathe? Really? And so there's a lot of problems, and yes, I am tired, so I'm not on my wait a minute. Scott Andrews says Kevin's live stream causes me to drink coffee. Sandy's live stream causes me to drink. Oh my God. Thank you, Scott. I'm so sorry. It's not supposed to really be quite that. And then Wansha said, the rainforest is not supposed to burn at all. Oh my gosh. Yes, Human wants to know, Jen, if you're reading the chat. Yeah, she's there. She'll comment if you'd like her to. She is reading the chat, and you can ask a question or ask anything. Jennifer's here. Wish she can hear everything. And Rich Diana says, Jen is now starring in Frozen 2. That's all right, guys. That's all right. I guess.
What's the matter with you?
Oh, boy. Yeah, it's one of those nights. But you know what, Jennifer? You're listening, and you're in there. I'm glad that you coached me on to do this, even though I know everything's screwed up, and I probably have to reset everything, and she says I did great. I rose to the occasion. I have to write. I have to write to see. This is supposed to be Jennifer, where that little Skype thing is, and it has. I don't think it has anything to do with the internet. But Jennifer says she's here. I am frozen in time. I have access to an alternate dimension. Ooh, she does. She does. So at that point, I'm probably going to put the ending music on for the evening. I'll put this on for a little bit, and I'm just going to tell you the articles we had. We were going to go over the one by Earth and Sky that is, and they'll all be in the description. This one was talking about the Arctic hasn't been this warm for 3 million years, and they were talking about the CO2 concentrations. I'll just pop it up for you real quick, but I'm not going to go through it. You guys can if you want. It was an interesting one. And it had discussed it hasn't been this warm since the Pliocene epoch, and there were geoscientists who see the evolving conditions in the Arctic as an indicator of how climate change could, they say the word could, people are afraid to say would transform the planet. And then the other one, this was a good one. We're going to save this for another discussion. It's time environmentalists talk about the population problem. I think this is a whole show in and of itself. So we're going to come back and we're going to discuss that one because that was also in PhysOrg, and it's a pretty meaty one. So we will come back and do that one. And we did the one on South America, and then there was just one last one, which was the Denver Post, which I got. So I think I covered. Jennifer said I should put the happy music on. I have the sad music on. I have music on. Can you hear it? Can you guys hear the shutdown music? Oh, I'm going to see if there's any other music I have. Let's see, what's this? No, those are just sound effects. Nope, this is my closing of the show music. And 85 people are with us. And I'll tell you, thank you for sticking with us through the technical difficulties and the problems. Our channel should have our new signal booster fairly soon and installed. And we shall find out what happened with our software, which is Ecamm Live, because actually they did go to a different format where we won't need to use Skype anymore. And I have a feeling that maybe they shut off the Skype connection. And we also, and Jennifer knows this, we also may just broadcast on YouTube instead of multi-stream. We're thinking that even though a lot of people multi-stream to Facebook like we did and all these other platforms, perhaps maybe just YouTube, and then download and share with other platforms. It's something we're talking about, because it seems that when we do it, we thought it would work tonight, right, Jennifer? She's in my ear. But we thought it would work, she said, and things happen, And yet on my tired night where I look like I'm ready to just fall asleep, we did okay, and we have some significant issues. We're living through them. We can make the best of it, or we can sit home and be anxiety ridden and ruin our life over it, or we can live every day to the fullest, like most of us try, I think. Yeah, Dan says YouTube works for him, so maybe, Ed said, have we thought about Twitch? I've looked at Twitch, but I know it's a gaming platform, and I think that I don't know. I think I'm trying to go the stupid principle, or no, it's the KISS principle. Keep it simple, stupid. I think maybe we're gonna try simple and just do YouTube. We'll fly solo for a while. Also, since Facebook screwed me all up, so thank you, everyone, and good night. Have a most wonderful evening. And we will see you again on Tuesday night. I believe I have a guest Tuesday. Don't get me wrong. I have Frank Rotering coming up. We have several things coming up. Right now on the top of my head, I'm not going to do it. But I'm going to play you our evening good night video. And thank you all. Peace out and see you Tuesday.